When the goldfinch was still small, its mother said, "Sleep as much as you want. You will sleep a lot anyway." Because the goldfinch does not like getting up early. It doesn't like being chased out of the nests, off the branches, out of gardens, or under eaves by frost. Winter was its least favorite season. Whenever it suddenly realized it had fallen asleep outside, it would yawn with a tired flutter of its wings, shake the frost off its feathers, and, if the perch it stood on wasn't too cold, it would curl up and go back to sleep. One day, it found a nice place on the windowsill. Its perch was right next to a slightly open window. The windowsill was wide, and from the half-open window, warm air came drifting inside. The goldfinch found great luck there. As warm air rose from the house, it warmed the goldfinch too. It stood on the windowsill, listening to the wind and the house noises, and closed its eyes. Soon, without even realizing, it pushed the window a little more open with its wing and fell inside the house. The goldfinch soared into the air, flapping its wings, and perched on the tip of the Christmas tree in the middle of the room. The room was filled with joy. Children were playing. When they saw the little bird, they cheered with delight. The tree was decorated in every color, and the goldfinch perched on the highest branch. Children couldn't understand why they were so happy. The goldfinch knew. Because it is believed that when a goldfinch sleeps in a house on New Year's Eve and lays eggs there, the year will bring luck. That night, the goldfinch slept soundly. In the early morning, after waking up to the soft sounds of dawn, the goldfinch chirped from outside the window. Everyone woke up to its song. "Why are you waking everyone up?" they asked. "You were sleeping so soundly. What are you doing now?" "What do you think I'm doing?" said the goldfinch. "I'm greeting the new year. People love that." "Is the new year really such a beautiful thing?" asked the children. "Oh, yes," the goldfinch replied. "It's the end of the old year. Today is the day when the sun will shine more. From now on, the days will grow longer." January? Why is it called January? The children wondered. "January is the beginning," said the goldfinch. "It is the first step. That's why it's called January." "But why is it cold?" "Because everything begins from emptiness," said the goldfinch. "Look, a month begins like this, empty. The months are like eggs laid by the year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. December is the last egg." "And what about the year?" "The year is like a nest where these eggs are kept warm," said the goldfinch, tapping its beak lightly on the window glass. "You see," said the goldfinch, "you can understand everything if you want. You just have to listen. Everything begins quietly. Other things come later." "Look at me," said the goldfinch, pointing at its feathers. "I was just a tiny creature, but look, I learned to fly. When I heard about the new year, I came all the way here. I live in the branches. When the month ends, I return to my old nest. Everything is born from emptiness. You simply have to listen." "That's a great idea," the children said happily. "We will remember that," said the goldfinch, flapping its wings and flying away.